I bet that not a single one of you out there could have possibly seen this video coming. I finished reacting to all of Has Been Hotel, at least all that's available right now. I'm desperate for more content. I know Helluva Boss exists. I've reacted to at least one episode. And then, oh god, the out of context video. I've even done videos reacting to Helluva Boss songs before. They were fantastic. Something that Has Been Hotel and Helluva Boss have in common. I mean, they have several things in common, but you know what I'm saying? And now that I have this deep, dark, empty hole in my heart because I finished watching all of Has Been Hotel, I was like, what can I fill that with? Helluva Boss. Before we start, I wanted to let you know that I upload some uncut versions of my reactions over on Patreon. You can also hear me swear fully uncensored over there if that's your thing. There's a link in the description below. There's also a link to my Discord server, which you should join. I would love to see you there. The first song, I don't really know if it has a name. It just says Stolus Sings. I've heard, I think Stolus is the owl guy, right? Owl boy, Owly, Stowless. I've heard him sing in that song, You'll Be Okay, or something like that. And if I remember correctly, it made me very sad. I don't know if his backstory is just, you know, mega depressing. Probably is. Especially if he's, are those like prescription pills? Does that say happy pill? Something like antidepressants, I'm guessing. How fun! I'm sure this will be a joyous bop. Maybe it's just called Stolus Sings because he's like, I don't know, singing to himself or something. Maybe it's not a song, but I'm gonna listen to it anyway. Well, he took two of them, whatever they were. Is he like scrolling down a social feed? Right, doesn't he have a thing with Blitzo? Well, I keep saying Blitzo, you know, because there's the O, but, you know, people in the comments always come at me and say the O is silent. I don't know why. I mean, it does have like a cross through it, right? Does the cross mean don't say it? But should I just call him Blitz? You know, or Blitzo? Or should I just, or is the Z silent too? Blee. I'm just genuinely not sure if people are trolling me, you know? Maybe I'll call him Blitz. I don't know. I'll alternate. That way everyone's happy. Owl in a cage. Owl in a cage. Okay, so he is an owl. Like, I assumed he was a owl. But I guess while saying it, I felt a little silly because maybe he's not an owl. But glad to have confirmation. Your sweetness has run foul. Your sweetness has run foul. I'm getting the sense that something has changed, maybe been ruined or something happened and he's really struggling to adjust with a new reality he needs to deal with, something like that. I was right that this was gonna be very depressing, you know, not a cheery bop. But what's nice is that this is just like, this feels like a real character moment. So I feel like I'm getting like such an insight into this person right now, or this owl. Change your lost, exhausted. Oh. He's so sad. On stage. Exhausted by your time on stage. I mean, of course, my initial assumption was to take that literally, but like maybe there's an element where he's talking about feeling like he has to be performative or something like that, like put on a face. And you walked in my room like sparks in the oh, it's how Blitzo changed him? Oh my god, that's so sweet. Just a comfortable lie. I'm the fool. I can't believe. Oh god. You look in my eye. Is bro okay? Does what, you know, I mean something definitely did happen. I'm guessing that Blitzo was like, nah, I'm done, or said something about like not caring for him in the same way. But Stolus is essentially just calling himself a moron for even believing that he was cared about, which, my lord, is depressing. All alone upon your throne. This guy is going through it. I love the emotion, oh my god. What's really nice, and that I love when shows do, is in these character moments when someone's singing especially, they let the emotion come through and allow it to bring in potential flaws, because, you know, he's singing with pain and you can hear that, and the result is that some of his notes don't sound perfect. There's like voice cracks or strains or things like that because Of course there are. Like, if you were sad and crying and heartbroken and you decided to sing, do you think you'd just sing flawless? Like, you'd be a perfect singer? No. So hearing that not only makes it feel more grounded, but also like way more real and connected with him.
You raise your voice, you have no choice.
Oh, his high note too. Ooh, down to deep. Okay. Okay. That was kind of like hauntingly beautiful. I guess I feel a little bad calling his like clear and obvious heartbreak beautiful, but I'm hoping that you understand what I'm saying. Hearing such raw emotion from a character, like, it's hard to just not feel for them, right? And immediately have this like connected sense of empathy. When you're getting an insight like that, how do you not? All I can say is I hope things work out well for you, Al boy. You know, I was gonna say you deserve them, but I don't know that at all. You know, maybe you're pure evil, but you know, even so, wishing you the best. Like I was saying before, I kind of assumed that was gonna be a bit of a depressing song, so I intentionally put the next one next because it seems silly, and I hope it's not a deceptive title, because I want to hear this be sung about. It's called Juggling Is, with a Z, is cool. You know, so state your case.
I didn't give a rat's ass about this competition, but Christ on a stick.
Is he the juggler? That's the dude that did 2 Minutes Notice, which was a goddamn banger, and I will hear nothing to the contrary.
We've certainly got some quality up here tonight, folks. Will Mr. 10 Years Running.
What's that I hear? A fucking Australian? What? Have I heard this voice in Helluva Boss so far? I mean, there was a Cherry Bomb in Has Been, so that's something, but obviously not the same voice actor. I guess I just didn't expect. I'm here for it. Yeah, is the whole song gonna be sung by this guy? Maybe.
Will Mr. 10 Years Running come out on top? Or
It's so weird to hear it.
Struggling. It's objectively cool. Our returning champ is nobody's fool. But what's this?
Okay, so it is sung by the Aussie, which, let me tell you, throws me. Why did I think it was gonna be, I can get his name, I always forget it. No, is it Fizz or Filzaroli? Fizz? Filzaroli? Fizzy? I don't know. It's either Fizz or Fizz. I thought he was going to be singing about how dope juggling is, but it's the judge or announcer or something. Everyone must juggle, for juggling is cool, and I am calling the shots here. So if you want to win whatever this competition is, juggle, bitch.
But what's this? The twins bring it up to the wire.
Foot juggling? What the?
That's points.
They're on fire. But does that matter if they're in hell? Like, no one seems to care about fire.
The twins want a taste, but what's this? It's
The guitar's kind of banging.
he eats it too. He's hungry to win it.
He's so fabulous. Why did he get so fruity? I love that. The kick.
That's points.
Well, there's my confirmation, by the way. Fizz, not Fills. Not Filzaroli. He does not Filzarol.
The crowd screams. Balloons. He's pumping them out.
What is happening here?
Don't give a shit 'cause the twins are here.
This dude is just like dictating what people do in the comments.
Things are not looking good for Fizz.
Oh no, that's the end. Look, I mean, I know that the video was only like a minute, but I just kind of wanted more. I don't know. What are you telling me, that when I click on a Helluva Boss video on YouTube, I'm not taken into some like weird temporal field where a minute is actually like 3 years and I just get to hear that played over and over? No, not over and over. An extended version, please. Not just 3 years of the same 50 seconds. All of that was to say, what did I expect when I clicked on a minute-long video? More. Give me more. It's like, this is Clown Bitch all over again. I loved that song and I want to hear more. And you know what? The next song as well is only a minute and a half. So am I gonna have this happen to me again? Is it gonna be what this video is? I mean, I think the one after this is also quite short, but then the last one is very long. So that's fine. I can just constantly be here, always wanting. I mean, that's not dissimilar to how I am with Helluva Boss and Has Been Hotel songs. I'm just like, give me more. Always and forever, please. Wow, so I've talked a lot between these two songs. This one's called Monster's Ball, and not Monster Balls like I initially thought. Oh, a ball like a party, like a, what the f is a ball? How do you just, an event? Is a ball a party? You know, like the Monster Ball, the ball that monsters come to. What is it? What do you call a ball? Anyway, is that what it is? Some sort of event for monsters? Aren't they all monsters? Let's just hit play. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, on by.
Oh, it's, thingy. It's Queen Bee. Isn't this is, I didn't know this when I listened to Cotton Candy, I think it's called. That's like fucking Kesha, right? Okay. I'm not like even slightly complaining, but I do want to ask, why? It's crazy. But damn, I loved Cotton Candy. That was in my head for so long, so I am absolutely ready to hear more. Oh, this is footage from Cotton Candy, right? So this is in the outro. The HPIC. The Queen BIB, like I be the Queen Bee. The HPIC. What the hell does that mean? She's such a badass. I love her in this. I mean, it's a silly thing to say, you know, but I was gonna say, damn, she has a beautiful voice. Does she? Does she, Matt? Does Kesha have a good singing voice? Wow, that's observation there, man. Wow, you're so good. I thought we were gonna get vocals, but that's kind of banging. Oh, that was cool. No, don't end. Don't you dare, goddamn end. Don't. It ended. No, it didn't. That's bang. I like that. That's approved. Matthew approved. It's weird, but I like it. I gotta say, I feel like we're getting some variety in this video, right? Like a song where it's just a sad owl having some very strong feelings, singing to himself. One where someone is dictating or making people do things for a talent show or something, including advocating for how cool juggling is. And then that with Kesha, like, I just feel like I'm always getting spoiled with these videos. I'm not complaining, you know, spoil away, Helluva Boss. It leaves me wondering though if the next song is also going to be a curveball. It's called Crooked, and well, that's Fizz. Where's his, I was going to say horns, but they're not really horns, are they? They're like, you know, things, like head tentacles.
Kinda spent my whole warm-up having a panic attack.
Aw. Oh, is he gonna like come? Oh, wow. First off, I feel like I remember saying this about this guy's, is that, Oz? Is that Osmodius? I might be wrong, but I feel silly if I'm wrong, but maybe it's Osmodius. But I think I remember hearing this guy sing in a video ages ago, and I thought he had such a gorgeous voice. So hearing him like, I guess kind of try to calm him down or cheer him up, I feel like it's gonna be real nice. Crooked horde, crooked green. Crooked what? Did you say crooked hole? Oh, for free. Oh, they're like playing with each other. That's cute. I said head tentacles. I didn't realize that he wore it. How did I never put together that it was a freaking hat? Oh my god, I'm so silly. But he uses that to cover that, I'm guessing? Oh, this reminds me of Loser Baby. This is really sweet. It's almost like he's saying, hey, yeah, look, you have flaws, but like everyone has flaws, I have flaws, and your flaws are what make you you, and I like you. So, I don't know, it's just really cute. No, I wouldn't clean a thing when I oh, that's fucking cute. Oh my god, he's like, well, wouldn't clean it. He's like, ah. Every mistake I've made and every flaw you have put us on the path to be together. So no, I wouldn't change any of that because it means that I ended with you. Holy shit, babe. There's so much you can't see. Oh my god, this is so sweet. He's like, oh shit. It feels like he's saying, man, if you could see yourself the way that I see you, you would have like an entirely different opinion of you. Oh, you're a broken record. Don't you ever shut your crooked little lips. Oh my god, that's so cute. You're a broken record, but don't ever stop talking because I love. Ah, this is so fucking sweet. My god. Oh, you sure are lucky. You make my crooked heart do freaky little. That's so freaking cute. I love them. I didn't know that they were a thing, but I am like wholeheartedly supporting them. I love them. Oh, what the the way they look at each other so. Oh my god, they're so cute. Excuse me? I think the last thing that I expected in this playlist of Helluva Boss songs was like one of the most wholesome goddamn things I've ever watched that was such a sweet and healthy relationship with people lifting each other up. Like, what? Hello? Am I alone in being taken off guard by that? Like, I guess I just always expect something to sort of rip the rug out from another, but that was just so nice. Well, I do now kind of regret not putting that last because I feel like this song is going to be sad. Maybe I'm wrong, but I do think I'm gonna go from like, oh, that was so lovely to just now back to despair, because I'm pretty sure it's Stolas singing again. I think he's in the thumbnail, and it's called Just Look My Way. Helluva Boss, you just made me squeal with glee. Now it's time to make me cry. Why does he have so many like busts of himself? I mean, I would if I could. I can't lie. Well, this sounds very depressing, doesn't it? Did someone send him this as like a gift?
Expected an oath by blood to hold.
Oh my god. Okay, well, yes, very, very sad already.
Starlight passes overhead, fuels all the skills I've honed. I am a god.
Oh, is he? I was trying to work out what those lyrics meant because it felt very like melancholy, but more like he's resigned to a fate, like he wants to do something, but he has a job or he's a guardian of something and has to do something that he doesn't want to do.
Watcher of these ancient rites.
What?
Yet I find myself
He's holding the earth.
that path on those dazzling moonlit nights.
I'm guessing it's not like actually controlling the planets and stuff. Oh.
I long to hear your voice.
God, he has such a beautiful voice.
I know better now. I must give
Oh my god, the
choice.
oh wow. Just then he was singing about keeping someone close to him, and I guess almost by force, you know, like making him stay where they are, probably so they're safe. But he's now reached a realization that like that's just not a way to have a healthy relationship with anyone, and so he's kind of got to be like, all right, well, you know, I gotta let you do what you want, even if that is leaving.
Can give you everything you need.
There's like a subtle harmony layer. I love it.
Look my way. Just look my way.
Do you want to hear me plead? Just look my... Oh my god, sorry, that little rundown. I got just... started thinking about the lyrics, got distracted by that beautiful voice. Hold on.
Just look my way.
He is so dramatic, but my lord, does it work for him?
Is there something more that I don't know?
Is Stolas just permanently in sadness?
Please stay.
Oh god, is he gonna be crying again? Oh god, his little trills, it's so beautiful.
This unspoken contract.
Whoa, that is trippy.
If that's all this was when you're not.
Right.
What is this rooted pain?
So whatever he's singing about started as a, I don't know, a business relationship. Is he still singing about Blitzo? No, I don't know. And he's realizing that maybe this other person didn't see it the same way or saw it as something out of necessity.
I don't care that you're of lower station.
Oh, he is singing about him.
Why can't you understand?
What, they can't be together for some reason?
Let me explain.
Oh my god. Again, the pain in his voice.
I'm terrified as I cry.
God, this poor guy, I swear.
What's left for me?
Everything kind of got a bit like quieter in the background, so I'm kind of expecting it to come back big, and I'm so ready to hear how his voice works with that.
What's left for me and my broken heart?
Oh my god, dude is struggling.
Not have you
Damn, what a line!
unless it's me. And no
The
matter
soft piano.
in this world I could give. It's not
Oh, these visuals are incredible.
to live. Is this what you feel?
He's sort of protecting himself in ways.
What you are.
What you...
So I'll grant you this mercy, this bind.
Oh my god, he's like separating himself from Blitz because it's what's best for Blitz, maybe? Or I guess for whatever reason it's what he wants, and so Stolas is sort of respecting that, even if it like kills him inside.
I will try
There it is, getting bigger.
amends for making you mean.
This is so soundscapey, I love it.
Look my way.
God, the desperation.
There's something more that I don't know.
He's haunting again, and that's so, oh my.
Look my way.
That trill is amazing, and oh my god, he's like literally drowning, like in his sadness. Okay, God. Yeah, well, wasn't I correct again that that was just, yep, sad, sad, sad. And isn't that quite a tone to end this video on? The weird thing about listening to these songs, not really having the context of the show, is I can only analyze them as independent pieces of work, which means that right now, after listening to that, I'm just left sitting here feeling so bad and so sad for Stolas and just like I said before, wanting the world for him. But maybe he's awful. You know, I don't know. I could be out of here feeling sad for someone who's just done awful things. I guess I don't really get that vibe, but like, who knows? People who've watched the show. That's who knows. But to be honest, that's a big reason why I like listening to stuff like this without knowing the context, because it really lets me see what each song has to offer on its own merit, and I love that. It also means that I frequently have no idea what's coming, and when I put together a playlist like this, I get so much weird variety and curveballs thrown my way, and hey, that's just fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time.